What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Daily Stack Report. As we start this stream right now, we are getting hit hard on silver. We see silver futures going from all the way from 95.55 all the way down to 94.70, about a 75-cent drop. But that's not even the biggest news today. Thank you guys for coming back and watching the Daily Stack Report, where I bring you everyday content regarding the precious metals market, and I try to throw in a little bit about the regular market, which today the S&P and the Nasdaq both got hit hard. They both went down 2%, with the Nasdaq leading that at 2.39, S&P down 2.06. While precious metals were up over 5%, with gold hitting an all-time high, silver hitting an all-time high. But guys, is that any news? Is that any news? No, because every day it seems like I'm saying that. Every day it seems like we're hitting all-time highs. Guys, this is not a normal day. Silver hit new all-time highs near the mid-95s, and gold ripped into the 4,700s like no other. Guys, are we going to see $100 silver first or $5,000 gold first? At first, it was pretty easy to say we were going to see $100 silver, but the way gold's ripping right now, we could just see $5,000 gold before we do see silver. But while that was all happening, the S&P and Nasdaq were getting slammed down, just like silver is getting slammed right now. But the S&P and Nasdaq saw that all day. So hey, if you want daily updates that combine real market mechanics with stacker and numismatic insight, hit the subscribe, tap the bell, because this story is moving fast and it's not slowing down. Alright guys, so here's what happened today. Spot gold was around 4,737 after peaking at 4,750. February gold futures hit 4,742. Spot silver today was around 94.37 after hitting 95.87 earlier. So yes, metals were ripping, but the real story is why. Stocks sold off hard. S&P down 2%, Nasdaq down 2.4%. And the dollar weekend, the DXY, down about 0.79% today, which is a huge fall off today. So that combination is risk plus a weaker dollar is basically rocket fuel for precious metals, and we saw that today. So here are some of the catalysts that I saw. Today's catalyst was political and trade driven. Multiple major outlets reported markets reacted to President Trump's renewed tariff threat toward European countries tied to the Greenland situation, which spooked investors and pushed money into safe havens like gold and silver. That's important because metals don't just move on inflation, they move on confidence. And when confidence cracks, market reprice risk fast. So, question for you guys. When trade headlines start driving markets again, do you treat gold and silver as a trade or as insurance? Let me know in the comments. All right, guys. So we already hit this. Spot gold is at 47.37. Where futures were at 47.42. That's about a $5.50 premium in futures. Totally normal. That's basically storage and financing and forward pricing, so no panic there. Silver, though, the attention magnet. Spot hit 95.87 and settled around 94.37. This is where silver's personality shows up. High beta, high emotion, huge swings. And guys, silver is getting rocked right now. We are seeing a huge drop right now. Not a huge drop, I don't want to over-exaggerate here. But we're getting tanked right now. We went from 95.56 and we're currently at 94.69. That's a dollar drop within 10 minutes. Guys, that's the volatility. That's volatility for you. But hey, if you like this kind of breakdown, price action plus the why, hit the like and subscribe. Helps me keeps me going. Helps keep the channel getting to other new people, other new stackers, new numismatists. Okay, guys. So thank you guys for watching, and here we go. Let's get into the Silver Eagles. The U.S. Mint's own listing right now has uncirculated American Silver Eagles around 169. Proof Silver Eagles around 173. And so let's check that out. That is correct. It has the gold 2025 1 ounce gold proof coin around 5,400, which is about $700 more than what gold is at currently. And guys, we still cannot get a 2026 on here. I think they have one all the way at the bottom down here. Yeah, no, they don't even have them. I don't even see a 2026 anymore, unless I'm missing it, guys. Let me know if I'm missing it. Keep me honest. Keep me honest over here. I don't see it. But as you can see right here, we have a bunch of them. We have all these 2026s. Silver Eagle stacked over here from West Point. I also got some of my Morgans, some of my peace dollars. I like to show the junk. I like to show the shiny. I'm all about my silver. And I went to a Houston coin show this weekend. I think it's called Houston Money Show technically. But I went there and I went ahead and purchased 23. That's all I could really find. I found more. I'll take that back. I found more 2023s, but some people really just wanted to sell tubes. They weren't interested in selling singles. And so I did buy a tube, and after that, I wasn't able to trade off some other things that I was looking to trade. They didn't want them, so I basically had some older 2012, 2013 Silver Eagles, and I was looking to trade those off for some 2026s and pay a little bit of premium on top of it, right? But I think dealers are a little wary right now. They weren't really buying too much. I did go on Saturday, which was towards the end of the show. And so I just kind of figured that they'd already been buying all weekend, and what incentive does it have for them other than making a couple bucks to buy some 2013 Silver Eagles and sell you some 2026s? Everyone just told me to hold on to them, but I listen, don't listen. I do a little bit of both. I really do think that there's going to be a huge premium on these 2026 Silver Eagles, so I did buy a good amount of them. But going back over to our chart right here, the silver is at 95 right now. That means the U.S. Mint out the door price is roughly $70 to $80 over spot. That premium is a giant signal. It reflects retail demand, mint pricing policy and lag, and the fact that physical pricing can detach from screen price during fast moves. So as a stacker, do you care more about spot, or are you all in cost per ounce after premiums? I'm a little bit of both. I buy my junk silver when I can find a good deal on them. Usually you can, and so that's usually why I purchase that, because I do think premiums are going to come back at some point on them, and so I'm just stacking that right now. That's where I just see the deals, mainly on the piece, not so much the Morgans. But Silver Eagles are a little bit higher premium right now. But hey, if I can get me some 2026 Silver Eagles, you bet your butt I'm paying that premium. But let's go to the floor price question: verified versus unverified. I've also been seeing people ask, did Trump announce a floor price for precious metals? As of this update, I'm not seeing anything strong that confirmed in the major reporting that covered today's rally. The main drivers cited were tariff threats, risk off flows, a weaker dollar, and rate cut expectations. So I'm treating the floor price claim as unverified unless we see a primary source or major wire confirm it. Like I said, I haven't seen that. I know they said something about, I did see something where they were talking about some of the industrial metals, but I didn't see anything specific to silver. So guys, I know there's a lot of info out there right now. Don't get the two twisted. Just because they say a metal does not mean silver. Just because silver is ripping does not necessarily mean it's silver. And look at this bounce back we have over here to the right. Look at this bounce back we have. We went from 94.65. We're all the way back up to 95.25. Good morning. Someone's waking up right now. Markets are hot. We see this huge volatility. Guys, we still have not filled this gap. Hold on, let me go over to my 1 hour candles right here. Boom. We have this gap right here sitting from 90.14 all the way up to 90.82. That's about a 70-cent gap right there that we haven't filled. But hey, we've just been going strong. The market said, forget your gap. There's too much going on right now. Price is going up. We're mooning right now. We're going to the moon. And that's very bullish and also very scary, if you ask me, at the same time. But hey, I'm all in. I'm all in silver, as you can see right here. So yeah, let's go over to some of the comparisons. This is the big macro story of the day. When the S&P and Nasdaq drop hard on geopolitical and trade risk and the dollar weakens, metals tend to shine because gold and silver are the market's alternative trust system. With stocks, we're roughly down 2% today, dollar down about 0.8%. Metals hit new records. So guys, that's just all the confirmation you need right there. Here's some things I'm watching as we go forward. Do tariff headlines escalate or cool? Does the dollar keep sliding? Because that's a huge tailwind for metals. And does silver stay above this psychological $90 to $95 zone, or do we get a violent pullback? So if silver pulls back, are you buying the dip or are you waiting for that confirmation at 100? Let me know in the comments. Like I said, guys, we have this gap right here, but so far, every time we get beat down, boom, double bottom right there, shot up, double bottom here, shot up. I mean, we are just on a tear right now. There's no, I mean, every time we get shot down, bottom up, bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up, right there. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Even on this big one right here, where we went from 95.22 all the way down to 93.32. That's about a $2 dip. Nope. We drew a straight line, and we went all the way back up to 95.56. So, guys, obviously, something's going on that we can't see, but we can feel. Right? We can't see it. We don't know exactly what it is at the moment, except for, yes, there is a shortage. Some of these premiums are raising. You know, if we go over here to ATMEX right now, they have spot silver at 96.04 and silver sitting at 95.04. And so that's about $1 premium. And then, of course, we already read this yesterday from ATMEX. Come on, hit me. There we go. If you're wanting to sell, you have to sell at least 10,000, which is roughly about 100 ounces right there. Or if you want to buy, it has to at least be 500, which is at least 5 ounces. Even though silver is 95.73. Oh, look at that, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's shooting up. That's just absolutely insane. Even though silver's at 95.03, you're still going to have to pay. Let's just go over to a 1 ounce round Buffalo. 1 ounce is 109.19 by card, 104.82 by e-wire. Unless you're buying 500, then we'll give you a $1 discount. That's $500 off, so that's about 5 free ounces right there that you'd get on your 500. So you'd be paying for 495 and getting 5 free. So thanks, ATMEX. I appreciate that $1 discount, buddy. But that's what we're seeing right now in silver. Let's go over to SD bullion. Silver Eagle, a random year as low as 106, but we know that's not the case. Because that's if you're buying a 1,500 or more, you're going to get a $3 discount. On 1 to 19 of them, you're going to be getting 114 to 109, just kind of depending on how you're paying. And they still do have processing and shipping delays. So guys, keep that in mind. Let's see what's Kitco. Let's go over to JM Bullion. On silver right now, 1 ounce silver rounds. Ooh, look at this one. I like this. Piece silver dollar coin. That's pretty cool. As low as, 89. Whoa, what's this? What's this right here? Hold on, guys. We may have found something. We may have just found something. Hold your horses. Oh, okay. That makes sense. 0.859 troy ounces. I thought this was 1 troy ounce. Under spot. I was about to hit that buy button. Boys and girls. I was about to hit that buy button, but no, that's 0.859 troy ounces. So okay, that price is still about right. Okay, you almost got me. Because I did the 1 ounce silver rounds, and that's what it brought me. So I don't know why they have it right there. It should be under fractional. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Drop it, Frank. Look at this pre-sale February 6th, pre-sale January 23rd, pre-sale 28th, pre-sale 23rd. Today is the 20th as I record this. And so even for a regular Buffalo, you're paying 103 to 107. So guys, I know these futures doesn't say it. Futures still says 94, but if you ask me, $100 silver's here. I mean, silver's already $100. The charts just haven't caught up. It's just as simple as that. The charts have not caught up. You can't buy 1 ounce of anything for less than $100. It's all $100. Let's go to Silver Eagles 2026, which is what you see over there. 110 to 115 depending on how you pay. And so guys, I thought I was, I was buying these at 95. That's already up $15 to $20 off of the 23 Eagles that I bought. And so I do still feel like I got a good deal on that front. So yeah, guys, that's kind of where we're at right now. We'll go over to the mint. We already showed you this. Prices are still crazy high. You can't even get a proof 2026 on there. And APMEX, let's check this one last time. $2026, 110 to 115. Yeah, so they're all going to be around the same price right there. They're all going to be around the same price. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's got the West Point Mint mark right there. Yeah, I love looking at them. They're hard to not stare at. So, guys, it does look like silver is getting beat down just a little bit. But, again, what is that? Whenever we go on all these websites and the premiums and shipping has, I mean, you're paying $100, $105, $110, $120 for 1 ounce of silver. So you tell me what the real price of silver is. Let me know in the comments. I know it says 95, but where do you think we're going to end January? And let me know, do you think we're going to hit $5,000 gold first or $100 silver first? But guys, if you want more updates like this with real mechanics and from a stacker's lens, make sure you subscribe to the Daily Stack Report. It helps a lot, guys. I drop content every single day going over the markets. You know, some days are more useful than others. Some videos are longer than others. But given that every day I give you as much confidence as you can have going into tomorrow's market. So guys, I appreciate it. Drop a comment. Are you still stacking silver at these levels or moving towards gold for stability? The gold to silver ratio is dropping. I hope all of you guys have a great day. Make sure you stay safe out there and stack smart. And guys, I will see you tomorrow.